Welcome, Humble ISD students, parents, and staff. This is the first in a series of videos created by the Student Support Services Department regarding the new graduation plans for 2014-2015. This graduation plan was passed as part of House Bill 5 in June 2013. Additional videos and documents are available on the Humble ISD website to guide you as you navigate the requirements of the new foundation program. Humble ISD is pleased that House Bill 5 made sweeping changes to the graduation requirements for Texas students. The current minimum high school program, recommended high school program, and the Distinguished Achievement Program will transition to one foundation high school program, which will allow our students more flexibility to create a graduation plan that meets each student's individual goals and interests. Students entering high school in 2014-2015 are required to graduate on the Foundation High School program. However, students enrolled in high school prior to 2014-15 school year may have the option of continuing on their current graduation plan or transitioning to the Foundation High School program. There are two options within the Foundation High School graduation program. The Foundation program with endorsement requires 26 state credits for graduation, and the Distinguished level of achievement replaces the current Distinguished Achievement program as the highest graduation plan in the state of Texas. The Distinguished level of achievement is the default plan for all Humble ISD students on the Foundation High School program. More information on each of these plans is available later in this video. According to the new Texas Administrative Code, a student entering grade 9 in the 2014-2015 school year and thereafter shall enroll in the courses necessary to complete the curriculum requirements for the Foundation High School program and the curriculum requirements for at least one endorsement. Humble ISD will provide students the opportunity to choose any of the 5 endorsements listed in the new plans. So what is an endorsement anyway? An endorsement is a broad area of study, a little bit like a college major, but much more broad. An endorsement really does set a student apart. Did you know that while students who are in the top 10% of their graduating class are eligible for automatic admissions to any public university in Texas, except the University of Texas, that admissions to a university does not guarantee acceptance into a particular college of study or department. Many of these departments have very competitive admissions requirements. When college admissions counselors look at the application of a student with an endorsement, they will see a student who is not only prepared to succeed at the post-secondary level, but who has a clear vision of what he or she wants to accomplish in school and in life. Beginning with Cohort 2018, students who wish to be eligible for the Texas Top 10% Automatic Admissions Law must achieve the Distinguished level of achievement. The Distinguished level of achievement is the default plan for all Humble ISD students entering high school in 2014, 2015, and beyond. Of course, as circumstances arise, we understand that not all students will be able to achieve this goal. At that time, the counselor should work with the student and his or her family to alter the student's graduation plan to meet his or her individual circumstances and needs. There are a number of very good reasons why students need to plan for a career pathway. First, students with career goals are 16% more likely to graduate from high school. In addition, students who participate in career and technical courses are 30% more likely to complete high school. Students with well-defined career goals are also more likely to persist in college. Finally, and maybe most important for parents, students with well-defined career goals are more likely to obtain jobs in their chosen career field after college. Did you know that Humble ISD offers courses in all 16 of the national career clusters? Students in Humble have the opportunity to study everything from floral design to rocket science. Having a plan early allows our students to take advantage of all the opportunities that exist in Humble. It's important that students and their parents understand that choosing a career pathway early does not lock a student into that pathway. Students can and will change their minds. That's where the campus counselor can help. He or she will be there to help students navigate the career exploration process. Besides, exploring options early gives students the chance to figure out what they like and what they don't like. And parents, unlike in college, these courses are either free or have a small materials fee. Because the new graduation requirements have just been developed, no one knows exactly how the new requirements will affect college admissions. Therefore, it's very important for parents and students to check the specific admissions requirements for any college a student may be interested in attending. This slide is a sample of some of the admissions requirements for some of the colleges that Humble ISD students are most interested in. Remember, checking the specific admissions requirements for any college a student may be interested in attending is always a good idea. Now we'll review the specific graduation requirements on the new plan. Please notice as we move through the next few slides that students will be required to pass 5 end-of-course exams in order to meet graduation requirements. Students will need 4 credits of English for graduation. English 1, which has an end-of-course exam, English 2, which also has an end-of-course exam, English 3, and an additional English course, which should be a bridge between high school and the student's post-secondary goals. Students will need 4 credits of math for graduation, Algebra 1, which has an end-of-course exam, Geometry, and 2 additional math courses. The last math course should be a bridge between high school and the student's post-secondary goals. Students will need 4 credits of science for graduation. The only course required of all students is biology, which has an end-of-course exam. In addition to biology, students must take at least 1 lab-based science course and 2 additional science courses. Students will need 3 credits of social studies for graduation, including, in no particular order, U.S. History, which has an end-of-course exam, a half credit of U.S. Government, a half credit of Economics, and a credit of either World Geography or World History. In addition to the course subjects, students are also required to complete 2 credits in foreign language or languages other than English, 1 credit of physical education or PE substitute, such as athletics, and 1 credit of fine art, for a grand total of 26 credits. The next portion of this presentation is a brief overview of the Foundation High School Program Endorsements. As stated earlier in the video, all students must have an endorsement. A guiding principle in creating a coherent sequence of courses for students in Humble ISD has been that every student will be able to earn an endorsement even if that student does not have the opportunity to take a course such as health science for which a limited number of seats are available, and even if the student is not able to take advantage of a practicum course. Students will be allowed to take courses under more than 1 endorsement before their junior year, and students can choose at any time to earn an endorsement other than the endorsement the student had previously indicated. All endorsements require that the student earns at least 26 credits. Remember, an endorsement shows colleges and employers that the student is prepared to succeed at the post-secondary level and has a clear vision of what he or she wants to accomplish. Scientists, technologists, engineers, and mathematicians are men and women on the cutting edge. They investigate everything from supernovas to tiny subatomic particles. They invent the technologies that make our lives easier and healthier, and they find solutions for the problems that threaten our very existence. If you're curious about the world around you, want to help the planet by finding solutions to our problems, or want to pursue a profession on the cutting edge of technology, then STEM may be the endorsement for you. Humble ISD offers 3 different pathways for students who would like to pursue a STEM endorsement. Students can write their own ticket to success in the Business and Industry Endorsement. Nearly half of all jobs are in managerial and professional occupations, and nearly 1/4 of all workers are self-employed. Humble ISD offers 13 different pathways for students who would like to pursue a business and industry endorsement. Students who desire to make a lasting contribution to society by serving their fellow man should consider the Public Service Endorsement. This endorsement offers some of the most in-demand careers in the areas of health science, education, law, and public service. Humble ISD offers 5 different pathways for students interested in pursuing a public service endorsement. Students who choose an endorsement in arts and humanities will be designing, producing, exhibiting, performing, writing, and publishing multimedia content, including visual and performing arts and design, journalism, and entertainment services. In addition, students with this endorsement may be serving as translators, ambassadors, teachers, and historians. Humble ISD offers 3 different pathways for students interested in an arts and humanities endorsement. A multidisciplinary endorsement will build a broad-based education. This endorsement is not geared toward any particular career, but will allow students to design their own program and explore more than one area of content. Popular programs that have a limited number of seats may not be available for students in the multidisciplinary endorsement, as seats are reserved first for students interested in pursuing a career in that endorsement. For example, students in the business and industry endorsement are given priority in the culinary arts program. Parents can play a huge role in helping their children navigate through the new graduation plans to college and career success. One way for parents to do this is to partner with counselors and teachers. Parents can learn more by visiting the Humble ISD and Bridges websites frequently. More videos and documents will continue to be added to Humble ISD's House Bill 5 graduation requirements site. At the Bridges website, parents can view their child's personal graduation plan, goals, interests and values inventories, and more. Parents can also share information about their own career and initiate career discussions with family and friends who work in fields that interest their child. One very important way that parents can partner with Humble ISD is to volunteer. Volunteers are needed to locate paid and unpaid internships for our students. www.bridges.com is the tool that Humble ISD uses to help our students explore a wide variety of career and college options and make plans to achieve their goals, from school or from home. A motivated student who chooses a pathway is a more focused, achievement-oriented student. Parents and students can log into Bridges at www.bridges.com using the login information on the screen. Do you still have questions? You can find more information at any of the sources listed on your screen. Thank you for your time. We look forward to assisting the students and parents in Humble ISD as they navigate through the Foundation High School program.